am average. We are all average, at least in one field or another, and that's okay. Everyone is so scared of that word, scared of being told you're not brilliant. You don't have to be scared. Some people are gifted in math and average in soccer, while others are average in reading and gifted in science. My point here is that no one is completely perfect and no one is completely average. Even knowing this, we still have turned our children to machines, fueled by the need to be perfect. Across the U.S., the push for perfection is becoming a plague. The epidemic starts in parents and spreads to their children. The disease is most commonly found in schools, and we are in desperate need of a cure. Today, everyone is racing towards the finish line, trying to beat each other to success, trying to stand out, trying to be perfect. Well, I'm Grace Morrissey, here to help you get rid of the word perfection. When I say Taylor Swift, what comes to mind? Pick a few. What do you think comes to mind when you hear Taylor Swift?
An artist.
How about you, Emily?
Same thing.
I bet none of you thought of average. Well, even she says she's scared of being average. No, she's not perfect at everything, but she's an amazing singer. Once again, proving my point. No one can be perfect, but no one is completely average. Survey shows that average high school student spends 3.5 hours or more on homework each night. That's around 17.5 hours a week. Even students are obsessed with their students being perfect, and it makes sense. You have perfect students, it means you have perfect teachers. It's impossible. Your students can't be perfect, and neither can the teachers. But what if we could change the grading system so that test scores didn't matter, but the amount of effort a student put in mattered? That would lead to more classwork and less homework, giving kids more time to have fun and less time to obsess over grades. It's basically forcing them to stop worrying and start accepting that they're not perfect. If we got rid of regular grades, there would also be less labels. There would be so many new ideas. People would no longer be able to show them to the world. Everyone could be different without having others to judge. No more, he's smart or she's athletic. None of it, no more labels. Now it's this person isn't perfect and we're all okay with that. Schools are the worst, labeling children with grades. One number or letter defines an entire person. I don't know why we as students accept this anymore. C used to be the normal grade. The few students who scored over that were lucky. But today the balance has shifted. Today A is the normal. If you get a B or C, today parents push you to study harder and work for longer. Parents want perfect kids. Well, here's a wake-up call. Your kids aren't perfect. You are not perfect. No one is ever going to be perfect. And that's good. That's okay. Differences create opportunities. If parents want perfect kids, then their kids refuse to try new things because they're afraid of disappointing their parents. Perfection is limiting and labeling our children. Labels can come from teachers, parents, and friends, and it's not fair. You get a bad grade on a test, your teacher thinks less of you. Your parents push you to work harder, and your friends will make fun of you. Yeah, some parents will say, you'll do better next time and move on. But the majority don't see that one silly grade in a child's life is not a big deal. The majority want perfection. B, that's the level that all students are expected to meet. If your child gets a B, they're doing better than was predicted. An A is a phenomenal grade. Grades were put in place so that we could see what students need to work on, not to judge an entire student on one number. But what if we refocus the grades to the effort amount? What if only teachers saw them? If only the teachers saw them, then students couldn't make fun of each other for the grades they got. Parents wouldn't be able to see the grades either. If a student needed to study at home, a parent would be contacted directly from the teacher. Parents could no longer push their kids too hard. There's a quote from Neil Patrick Harris. Parents need to be more concerned of who their kids are and less concerned about who society thinks they should be. Parents have to accept their kids and everything they are, truly everything they are. Everyone today is running a race, trying to beat each other out. But where is everyone going? There's no real finish line. Some say they're racing towards success. Some say they're racing towards a perfect job. Others say they're racing towards a perfect life. It's a race for perfection. Here's a reminder, no one is perfect. No one will ever be perfect. If you're perfect, it means that you are entirely without flaws, defects, or shortcomings. It means you aren't different. You aren't even human. You would be like half of a person. Your talents and flaws make up parts of you. If you don't have flaws, then you truly are only half. The need for perfection comes from the fear of being average. But no one is completely average and no one is perfect. We can make a change. Start with the grades and go forward. Now we have to educate the parents, the teachers, and the children. Teach them to love the fact that they are not average. Accept themselves for who they are. Accept that they are not perfect. Accept all their flaws, talents, and differences. truly accept themselves, and revel in the fact that they are not perfect. Revel in the fact that you are not perfect, and we can end this.